Yokoso, Japanese Quest. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues. This is our last stream of this year. Yeah, there was a sound, it was me. So the question is, what are your goals in Japanese for this year? Let's write those out in chat. There are some already. Let's take a look. I'm a Japanese teacher. My name is Akira Sensei. Here are the party members on Japanese Quest. The goal, well, have a good time on a journey learning Japanese, find words in the game. The goal, over 9,000, roughly fluency in a language. Za tabi o shimashou. So, let's take a look. The comments we've had so far, I'll scroll up a bit more. Chotto matte. Minasan ohayou gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbanwa. Minasan genki desu ka? Okay, so Unboxia says, good morning. My goal for this year was to finish my N2 word list on Anki. That's done. My new goal is to keep reading and keep doing Anki. Good goal. Yeah, mine is to keep reading as well, although I stopped doing Anki once I reached, I think it was around 12,000 words. Then I just kept reading. And that was after N1. Okay, yeah, goals for the next year, same thing. Sounds good. Alium says, for next year I want to read Japanese novels. Great goal. I bought some this year in Japan. Yeah, so did I. Gotta buy them. I gotta read them still. Yeah, Book Off. I love Book Off. I wish we had Book Off more in the US. I think there might be one somewhere, but... Just joined. Is this really the last stream? For this year, yeah. But the journey will continue. The school year starts. I work full-time, teaching Japanese. And my particular situation, it is a lot... well, it takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. And so it doesn't really leave time for streaming. But the goal is to stream next summer vacation as well, just like I did last summer vacation. So yep, last stream for a while is today. So let's enjoy this journey today. I often tell my students, Ichigo, Ichie, each moment is just once. So let's enjoy it. So let's enjoy this journey today. Minasan, ikimashou. Sugoi taki desu ne. Learn some kanji. So we have ki here for tree. And then my favorite kanji here. Imagine these water droplets here. And imagine this waterfall. We could use this help. Imagine this waterfall. Behind the waterfall, a dragon appears from behind the waterfall. Oh no, not thin enough. So that's the kanji for dragon with the 3 droplets, which makes the kanji for waterfall, taki, ki. Kind of a nice scene. Yeah, there's lots of old videos on YouTube, and finally all Japanese Quest videos are on the internet. For a long time there were 15 lost episodes. They were lost from this website, Twitch. But now all 15, yesterday I uploaded the last one on YouTube. So that means all the episodes are either on YouTube or here on Twitch. So after those 15, all the rest are here. And I'll put them eventually on YouTube, but it's just kind of annoying to switch from one to the other, and I just have not done it. But it's kind of funny, because finally our followers on YouTube finally passed up Twitch. For a long, long time, I mean the whole time of Japanese Quest, the followers here have been higher. But I think just discoverability on YouTube is so much better that our followers now are higher, a bit higher, on YouTube. I don't know. Do you think we should stream on YouTube someday? I've considered it, but I don't know. I feel like Game Grammar now does that. Maybe they do both, I don't really know. Hi, ikimashou. So the battle we lost, we'll have to redo. I backed out to change some modes and change some things around, so hopefully we'll win this time. Ooh, we got some bits. Ooh, that's been a while. Hi, arigato. 100 bit. Kind of forgot about bits. Like, I used to get tons of bits with ads. I think you can't do that anymore. Ooh, you played Harry Potter. Yeah, that was a good game. 楽しかった。滝大好きですね。When you like waterfalls as much as I do, you gotta like not just look at them, you gotta climb and like swim in waterfalls. Game Grammar tried it. Okay. Streaming on YouTube. Really? You can have higher visual quality? Did not know that. Kami-san, ohayou gozaimasu. そうですか。じゃあまたね。It's good to see you, Kami. And check it out, Kami's got this train still. That train must be for those subs you got before. So thank you very much for that. Plus you've got the Kami, which means you've subbed for like 20 months. すごいですね。ありがとうございます。これからも冒険しよう。Japanese quest will continue. So there's the boss, I think. Ah, okay. It's higher on YouTube. Naruhodo. So let's try this battle again. I tried to change the option, but I think like you can't change the option until like chapter... What chapter are we in even? I don't even know what chapter we're in. They said like chapter 3 or 4 is when you can change the option to like control Ouroboros. But what I did to hopefully mitigate our death spiral is I changed the pairs. Oh no, we're getting this like delay now. That happens sometimes. Why does that happen sometimes? Oh well. So now we only have one attacker. I changed our healer to our hero healer. Basically we've got 4 healers now and 2 defenders and 1 attacker. Hopefully that balance will mean we don't die as much. We'll see. Gamarimasu. Konnichiwa. Let's do it. So we died last stream on this guy. With 4 healers, can they keep me alive? We'll find out. So our group has no healers, so if we become Ouroboros, it doesn't matter so much. Man, these battles are loud. We gotta beat this guy just so we can stop the battle being so loud. Gotta turn down my headphones for a sec. So yeah, you can see our title. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but if you can, the title is Last Stream of the Year. So, for the next year, what are your goals in Japanese? What are your goals in Japanese? My goals remain the same. Teach Japanese. Have even more fun teaching Japanese. Enjoy it. Read Japanese every day. Write Japanese every day or almost every day. Listen to Japanese every day or almost every day. And those are my basic goals. Just enjoy Japanese, enjoy the journey. Let's do the chain attack. Well, so far, so good. It's going better than last time. This could be problematic if we have so many healers for this combo because we need a non-healer to end the combo. Maybe we should start the combo with healers. Pass N1, very good goal. Get N5, also very good goal. Did you sign up yet? I think the sign up opens soon, right? Yeah, it's great to have a goal. For me, having a goal of N2 when I lived in Japan, that kind of changed everything in my journey. To have that kind of more concrete goal really helped. Okay, learn these words, good. Take this test, good. At least we can like move up the ladder. Nice, you signed up yesterday? Awesome. Let's go. N4, nice. What you're doing, N5? Also very good. In a way, it doesn't matter which one you pick, just pick one that makes you study. I mean, in a way, jail picking doesn't matter. What matters more is just what helps you move on your journey. What helps motivate you. Alright. Want to get a student visa in Japan? Nice. Your nationality needs it? That's not fair. Let's do that. Let's see, so we are here. Oh no. Oh no! We have 3 healers? We can't even end our combo. Oh well. Huh, I thought that... Huh, I was mixed around there. Oh well. That's the problem with too many healers. He's alive, but the combos get messed up. Oh well. Shogun. Is the jump tough? Yeah, probably, but I mean, I did a jump that was way tougher, because back then when I did the test there was no N3, so I had to skip from N4 to N2, and the jump was tough when I lived in Japan, but it's doable. Just learn a bunch of kanji, learn a bunch of words, just keep practicing, like get lucky and pass it. I did, and just like going for that high goal just helped push my Japanese a lot at the time. Wait, why do we get this chain order? I don't understand. Okay, I'll take it. Roland says, want to thank you for all your videos. Yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, so let's go Yeah, the first year we uploaded lots of videos. I mean, the plan was to go for a while. Then I got injured, sitting too long doing the stream in a not ideal couch situation. Don't stream from a couch, that's my advice. And then we took a break for a while, came back, streamed for a while. Oh no! Oh well. But we're back for a limited Season 6, 4 episodes. And then next summer, we'll most likely stream again. For Season 7, Year 7 of Japanese Quest, starting in 2018. Everyone's in Ouroboros, we might as well be as well. Goals to pass N5 this year, awesome goal. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of goals for JLPT, and that is really good. It just helps to have some goal, in a way, any goal. But the good thing about those goals, they're a little bit high stakes. So it just kind of, for me at least, motivated me to like, okay, like now I'll really like try to learn X amount of vocab. Yeah, this is way better. I think we'll win this time. More healers, more defenders helps you win. Whoa. Anyone else have a Japanese goal for the next year? To me, the best goal is something consistent. A system, not just a goal, but a system. Works better than just a goal. For example, read every day, or use Anki every day. So like you want to take this test, so you'll do this every day. Learn X kanji with this app. The more specific the goal, the more time-based, the more systematic the goal, the better. By the way, any new words we see, even in battle, we can add up here and make our power level go up. Let's make that go up today. Unlimited says, I'm trying to think of one. Reading every day might be a good one. Yeah, reading every day is good. Even if your level is not that high, try to read a little bit every day. At least 5 minutes. Start small. So you can do it. Start small and then build on it. It gets easier, you can build on that. Like, obviously using a tool like Rikaikun or Kindle with the online dictionary, that is doable from day one, really. Wait, what? I thought the healers don't end the combo. I'm confused by what they're doing right now. And now he's going back. I don't think that's weird. Ooh, I see a word. Yep, I see a character said that. Mako said it. Good one. But yeah, doing something small with Japanese every day, something that works for you, and then tweaking it, making it better over time, that's really what seems to work. In a way, a big part of that is knowing yourself. Like, what works for you, what motivates you, what will you do every day. The thing you will do is to go make like a big plan of reading like an hour a day, and go and do it. It's not really a good plan. Make a small plan of reading 5 minutes a day, or doing an app 5 minutes a day. You start from that, you actually do it. Well, it's much better. Sweet. Unlimited, how did you study kanji? I'm curious. Think this might win. Yosh, Kachimashita. Finally beat this guy. Our former friend, now in Mofi's form. Ooh, more words. You're leveling up today. Are we adding them to our power level list too? Let's check that. Yeah, those are... So Funo is good. The other one, Makase did not. That seems about right. So power level is up then?
感じてくれたかな僕の高まり
ふざけんな何が高まりだよ
Hamina-san, konnichiwa. Sorry about the lag. Why is that lag there? I hate that lag. But I think we'll just live with it. Let's see. Because, like, to fix it, I might need to just, like, restart stream and, like, restart on key, restart my computer. I don't know. It's not really worth it. Hi, Genki desu yo. I'm doing well. Good to see you. Yep, immersion definitely works. Just find what you like to immerse in. What Japanese motivates you to keep using it consistently. My goal is to pass N3. Looks good. So I think our power level went up. Let's look down there. Bottom right, power level now going up. We're seeing lots of words now, so more words we can add. So we just added makaseru, to entrust something to someone else, and then funo, which is impossible or incapable. Power level has gone up. Nice. My goal is N2 in San Francisco. Awesome. Yeah, I guess it's right now sign up time for the JLPT, so it makes sense that would come up a lot. Yeah, I passed N1 in 2015. Oh, really? They're both new? Oh no, I've got to add both now. Okay. So, we're up to 3423 then. Yatta. Arigato.
これが本当のお前なのかよ俺たちを救ってくれたあのヨランなのかよ
Like, are you really our friend who saved us? Okay. So, yeah, last stream for a while. So talk about your goal for the next year. Also, last chance to add words to this game and to our power level here. So yeah, today is the day to go nuts. It's our last chance, so let's kind of have a limit break today. Let's go Super Saiyan with Japanese. Yeah, good plan. Work on kanji, differentiating kanji. Yeah, this one's got the fire at the bottom. So I'd recommend, this one means bear, kuma, bear, right? So imagine there's this bear, right? See this nice bear? This is a bear. But this is not a normal bear. It's got the fire radical underneath, right? So this bear is very motivated. They're on fire. Make stories like that, it can kind of help. This bear is going Super Saiyan. They're learning Japanese just like us. Maybe. Maybe Chinese. Maybe Spanish. Either way, they're fired up. just a flashback of their friend, now a
ランツ
Mobius.
ゲセルダメだ見ろ上をでも行けランツ俺たちはいいから行けヨランお前バカ野郎なんでヨラン怪我は走れるかああなんとか
Yeah, the delay is not ideal. Sorry about that.
ヨランお前急ごうああ
It's weird, but like when they don't line up, it makes it seem like the subs are not there for as long.
危ない
この詩ですね。
ヨランヨランヨランヨラン
And then he became a Mobius. The leg is like a guessing game. Is it really pronounced like I think it is? Then a second later you get the solution. See, that's what I'm talking about. You can find the kind of silver lining, the good point in any situation. Something's messed up, you make a mistake. You can learn from that mistake. The game is glitched. You can learn from that glitch.
全然わからない。あの瞬間、僕は君たちを超えたんだよ。
Okay, so I'm not sure why, but what he thinks, he saved all of them in that moment. あの瞬間, in that moment. 僕は, so me, as for me, 君たち, all of you, 君たちを超えたんだ. So I surpassed all of you in that moment. Any of these words could be added to our power level. Which ones could be new? This is probably not new, at least not speaking of our full power level. We've learned lots of words. Boku, probably not new. Kimitachi, if that's a word, that's probably new. Could be new. Definitely we've learned kimi. And then koeru, to surpass. We've probably learned it, but maybe not. Maybe not. It's possible. But yeah, this is kind of the goal of Japanese Quest 2. Jibun o koeru, to kind of like surpass your own limitations. Genkai o, jibun no genkai o koeru. And like I've talked about how I'd like to live forever, kind of as a joke, but kind of true. Ningen no genkai o koetai. I like to overcome, ideally, some of those limits that we have as humans. Be nice to live a bit longer, learn a few more languages. Because right now, Japanese is enough for a lifetime, for me at least.
Kimi tachi no sono chippoke na inochi o sukuu koto de saikou datta yo.
It's very odd. It seems like saving their lives was saikou. That was the best. And somehow through saving their lives, he thinks he's like became a Mobius and now is better than them. It's kind of odd.
ランツ
People are talking about a bear. Let's see here. For that one, I like to imagine a bear scuttling around with 4 tiny legs. Ooh, that can work too. Maybe 4 tiny fiery legs, because it does mean fire. That radical on the ground. I can imagine little flames. Interesting question. Just in general, do you think language school in Japan is worth it? Or is it better to just do a post-grad? I mean, it depends on your goal. I did a 1-month intensive language course in Kyoto during my 2 years on JET in the middle, and with a homestay in Kyoto. And that I loved, so I would highly recommend that. It depends on what your goals are. If your goals are living in Japan, learning the language, then yeah, probably a good thing to do. If your goals are more, I don't know, doing a post-grad in Japan or in your home country, then do that. But it really depends on your goals. It can be a great thing from what I've heard. But my experience is only that 1 month, but that 1 month for me was very worth it at the time versus not doing it and just living in Japan during that time. It's very worth it. Like, that was part of what got me up to N2. And in that class, it was at some university in Kyoto, I forget which one. Yeah, I was going for N2. And I think there were 8 levels of classes. So 1 to 8, 8 being the highest. I think they placed me in the level 6 class, so pretty high at that time. But in that class in Kyoto, I told the teachers I'm going for N2, and they were like, no, you should not go for N2. It's too high. But those teachers were wrong. Because for me, I was motivated. I had time. And like, for me, a higher goal helped. If I instead went for N4 and easily passed it, I wouldn't have leveled up so much. It's like, make a goal that's high, that's good for you. Your teachers might be wrong. Because I passed it. Like, maybe my level wasn't that high at that time. But for me, having a higher goal helped. The class helped. But even more, studying by myself helped more than the class. The class is good, but self-study was better. And I got there, then later passed N1. So make your own goals. People don't know you. You can learn at your own pace. Teachers can be wrong. Let's see. From N4 to N2 in a month? No, I basically went from in my mind, I went from N5 to N2 in 9 months when I lived in Japan. Which was a stretch, but doable. Like, you've probably heard some crazy stories of people going from like possibly like the world record that people have talked about on Reddit that is not normal and not possible. But the world record, if it's true, and take it with a grain of salt, I think was something like 0, 2, and 1 in something around a year or a little less than a year. But again, that's not normal. But if you're like, make your entire life studying Japanese, crazy things are possible. That's the thing that's, I think, the takeaway. But people don't have that time like in real life, so don't worry about it. Do what works for you, do what you have time for. Yeah, I agree. But I don't know. That's what he thought. But whatever. What is normal? It depends on how much time you have to study. If you have time to study full time, I think in a year, N2 is a high but doable goal. If it goes really well, you never know, you can tweak it.
ヨラン。
ああ、楽しかった。今日はもう十分かな。楽しいことの独り占めはダメ。次の人に譲らないとね。
なんだと。
ありがとう、ランツ。君のおかげで僕は今こうしていられるんだ。じゃあね。
So thank you. I'm like this because of you. Because I saved you, I guess. But honestly, what's normal? Like, what is normal? What's normal is you start studying Japanese. You maybe like dabble around to maybe get the Genki book, and then it's too hard and you give up. That's kind of what's normal, to be honest. Japanese and language study in general, it's hard. So I think what's normal is to actually to give up. From my experience as a teacher, that's what's normal. But what's normal is if you don't give up, if you find ways to enjoy it, then what's normal is maybe more like unboxious. What you did might be more normal with people that have an actual life. Because unboxious was here the first year of a Japanese quest. And at that time you knew what? N5, almost nothing, less than N5. But then over the years you did Anki, you read Japanese, and now you're at, say, N2 level after, what, 5 years or something? So yeah, you're going from like 0 to N2 in like, 3, 4, 5 years or whatever. Because you have a full-time job, you're busy, but how do you do it? You simply do something like Anki that works for you consistently to learn the words you need for N2. You read consistently because it's basically a reading test. And then you can get there, keep doing that. N1, which is still the beginning, N1 and beyond are very possible. Just gotta keep doing it. Since 2008, we've been streaming. This is year 6, season 6 of Japanese Quest. This is the last episode for this year. So most likely, the next season will be season 7 in 2024, in the summer after the school year, because I teach full time. And it's a lot of work. There are many parts to teaching Japanese. I've studied for 3 years in university to feel like I'm just N4. Yeah, and that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal. Yeah, sorry, did I say that? 2018, sorry. It's been a journey, but not that long of a journey, true. But yeah, for me, I passed N2 in 2005, I want to say. So for me, it's been a long journey. I passed N2 in 2005. Actually, at that time, it wasn't called N2. It was called Nikyu, but the same level, roughly. And then I passed N1 to show you how long my journey was in 2015, so 10 years. So like I went from N2 to N1. It took me a long time, 10 years. And the reason is I kind of thought N2 was good enough. I was like, ooh, I'm good. 1,000 kanji, that's fine. I'm back in the US now. I'm done with Japanese. Did not study for 7 years. So 7 years, didn't study at all. Didn't study. So then basically I studied hardcore for N1 for like a year plus a little bit, and then I passed N1. So do the math. I studied a bit more in Japan. I dabbled a bit. I, for example, did one summer I did remembering the kanji, learned all the kanji in theory. That helped. Somewhere in there. I watched drama, played some games, a little bit in there, but in general didn't study too much for a long, like 8 years. So yeah, everyone has their own path. Sometimes you need to like not study to get motivated to study later. Konnichiwa. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Soru Rinku. Ah, now we can share these abilities. Cool.
コロニーラムダの居住区ってあの滝の裏にあるのかな。
そうみたいだ。警戒しながら近づこう。
Nice. So behind that waterfall, one of my favorite kanji in Japanese is Taki waterfall. I often talk about it. Their settlement is behind there. Light. Konnichiwa.
とよっとはっよっ
But yeah, I mentioned Unboxus was like the normal journey, going from like 0 to N2 with consistent kind of part-time study over time. In like, say, 3 to 4 years. But really, even that's not normal, because Unboxus is, you know, still here, still studying Japanese. Normal is most of the people on Japanese Quest who we don't see anymore. They're probably not studying Japanese anymore. Like, honestly, giving up is more normal. Let's just at least be honest about that reality. Like, it's a hard language. Most people don't stick with it for this reason or the other. And that's fine, too. I'd say that's more normal. Sticking with it, I think, is the outlier. But if you do it, if you're an outlier person like that, it's very satisfying. It's very fun, I think. But to be fair, some people might not be here, but might be like learning Japanese their own way, and that's also great. But also, to me, a bit of an outlier. I think it's a hard language, and language in general, it's a challenging journey. But for those that are ready for it, those that can do it, it's a lot of fun. Oh, no good. We're not going to read all this because it's not voice, but let's get the basic gist of it. Minna, so everyone. Taoreteru mo, so they're all fallen. Ooh, iki wa shiteru yo. So iki is breath. And ooh, our power level went up. We got this word too. Chippoke, which means kind of like shisai. Very small, tiny. Let's make our power level go up. Let's see if the other list is on there too. It is 3424. It's our new power level. Let's power up. More words here. We can make it go up more. Yeah, because you joined like later in the year. So I started studying almost 5 years ago. And yeah, I feel like you got to N2 like kind of earlier than now too, right? You've been pretty strong for a while now. And like, keep in mind too, Unboxus, pretty smart person. So like, you know, not average person. Like, people have different capacities for language. Unboxus seems pretty strong. So I wouldn't say normal, but normal-ish in terms of like your free time with a part-time job. I mean, like a full-time job is a more normal type of study situation. I've seen your streams, and I've seen the crazy tool you made. Like, Unboxus back in the day, like, made a tool to like auto-generate this thing. It's not a normal thing to be able to do. Okay, 7 years ago, nice. Hit the kanji pretty hard in the last year. N3, nice. My goal is to catch my grammar up to my kanji. Sweet. More reading, chatting, great goals. 大丈夫ですもん。気を失ってるだけだ。だからといってこのままでわけにはいかない。We can't just leave them here. Nice. A lot of my study back at the beginning was just doing Anki while waiting in fast food lines in college. Yeah, I highly recommend using the moments when like you're just waiting. Maybe driving, you listen to a podcast, maybe waiting, you do Anki, maybe commuting on a train or something, or a bus, you do Anki, you do a Kanji study app, things like that. Find those bits of time. Maybe you're in the bathroom, you're reading Japanese. Like, think about that. You're in the bathroom how many times a day? Several. If only those times you read Japanese in the bathroom, this is the bathroom, then you've got your goal. You read Japanese every day, and then you build from there. Find a way to start. I'm guessing you probably go to the bathroom every day. If you do, that's the time. Utilize that time. Read a bit of Japanese on Kindle app. You've got your phone. You can read. Then you're unstoppable. So shall we look for the commander here? Yep, let's look for him. Yeah, and Bakshis, I had a similar transition. I just played games, but I realized if I switched all of my gaming, or most of my gaming, to Japanese study, what would happen in my life? Instead of being high level at Mario Kart, I'm high level in Japanese. Would that be worth it? For me, it would. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I've done, and it worked. Now, instead of being like the best at Mario Kart, I'm now the best at least in my city, reading Japanese every day, enjoying Japanese, and now teaching Japanese professionally. Okay, let's try to find him. Yeah, so it really takes is just assessing your habits. Switch a few things, and instead of being like great at some random mobile game, you can be great at Japanese. And like, yeah, maybe you like would switch that game over time, but just keep it to Japanese, and then be great at that. If it's worth it to you, that is very doable. Or yeah, play games in Japanese. Win-win. That works too. That's why we do it here. Oh wait, we're Taion now? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is a great idea. So like maybe every day, like in the bathroom or like on a bus, you read NHK Easy every day, like an easy news article. It's a win-win. You learn Japanese news. Oh no. Yokatta. You must be alive. Yeah, games are hard, but if you try, you can start to get a few words and then build on that. But yeah, it can help to do Anki first, or other things like NHK Easy that have tools. You can use Rikai-kun.
Taion. Sonna koto ga atta no ka. Sumanai. Nani mo oboete inai nda. Ano shisseikan no sugata igai.
I remember nothing.
私は何か言ってなかったか。お前たちに 何かひど
Yeah, those games, Yakuza games, they're harder than normal games. They're hard. There's lots like Yakuza speech. They don't have furigana.
いことを
But good games. They can be good to try. I played a good amount of one of them. I never beat a game of Yakuza.
軍務長はいつもの軍務長でした。僕らの誇りであるあの軍務長でした。
体温。
そうかすまない
Really awesome comment here. I attribute my passing N1 to the Yakuza series. Yeah, so take it from Syntech89. Play Yakuza, play games in Japanese, you can pass N1. It's totally true. And I've heard too, if you play like visual novels in Japanese, they can help you pass N1. Yeah, manga can definitely be easier to start with. The pictures help. The furigana in much of manga helps. By the way, let's give a shout out. Let's link the Discord. Because on Saturday, Unboxious is leading a manga reading at 1:30 Mountain Time. The time in your time zone is on the Discord. Yep, great readers too. Let's link the Discord here if anyone can. Because this is the last stream of the year. But on Discord, year-long, you can meet with people from Japanese Quest. Other party members can go there, trade resources, read manga together every 2 weeks with Unboxious, who is a mod on the Discord. So yeah, check it out on Saturday, reading manga. I think it's Martial Arts Master, what is it? Ashida? Is that what it's called? Something like that? That you're reading on Saturday, 1:30 Mountain Time. So yep, check it out. Martial Master Asumi. Okay, Asumi. I read a bit of it last night because you linked it. Seemed good. A new Jump, new Shonen Jump manga. Yeah, when I lived in Japan, I would get Jump every week. I got Shonen Magazine every week as well. And now every time I go to Japan, even like a Japanese bookstore in the US, in Chicago once in a while, I'll buy Jump every time. Because it's kind of like a snapshot of the culture of the manga world at that time. So yep, check out the Discord, link in chat.
ナミは
If you're on YouTube, the link should be
常
somewhere
に
on
お
there
前
too,
のことを気遣っていた
on our profile.
お前には人並み外れた洞察力がある自分なんかよりよっぽど優れた軍師になるナミは毎日のようにそう言っていた臆病と言われたから違うだろお前は優しい優しすぎるがゆえに
Oh no, I can't pause in time because there's like lag. But anyway, he is yasashi because he's too nice. Yasashi, friendly. By the way, any new words we can add up here, make our power level go up. We're now at... we're getting there. We're almost getting close to 3,500. Nice.
相手の気持ちを立ててしまったそうじゃないのかあいつは私に言ったよお前が導く優しさゆえに得られる勝利というものを見てみたいって
So she died.
重すぎるとしてもこれはお前が持っていろそしてそれを持っていつかナミに会いに
Okay, so this is from Nami, his friend who died. Nami ni ai ni itte hoshii. So you can someday go meet Nami again.
ってほしい
ナミさんに会いに。
カデンシアの辺境ファーレン岩窟道を抜けた先にサフロージュの花が咲き乱れる場所がある。ナミが大好きだ。
So this flower, Hana, that Nami loved, if you go there, you can meet her again. Nami ga daisuki datta hana da. We've got Yue, a reason. Looks new. Let's make our power level go up. Look at the bottom right, power level now going up. Last chance to go up in this year. So let's go. Thanks for adding it. Tsuyoku natta ne. Let's go back to the full list here and let's scroll down. Give us some more room.
花だ。最も鮮やかに咲いた一本の根元にそれを埋めてやってほしいんだ。
So bury it there at that brightest
優しさが勝利するということをお前が証明してみせてくれ。
So how is he? He should be good. He'll go back to his job. Very common Japanese phrase and concept here, and it is true. The most important is your health. People said that a few days ago. We talked about what is your favorite thing, I think, in life, or what's the most important to you. What's your takaramono, what's your treasure, I think we said. And one person said this, their health being genki. So genki de nani yori. So being genki, that's the most important thing. Yeah, great game, and isn't that coming out later for Switch? Could be a good game for Japanese. Mario RPG. Furigana? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Good question. Other soldiers are waking up too. Looks good. So nani yori means like more than anything. So it's like, it's great. So yori is like kind of like than. Nani yori kind of like means more than anything. So yep, we can walk around now because he's explained everything. We're not enemies anymore. So, we can walk around. Aruki mo atte mo daijoubu. So da na. So let's do it. So yep, Furigana helps, but also, yeah, things like Google Lens, a text hooker can help a lot as well. Let's go outside of the colony. Pokemon Legends Arceus has Furigana and is really fun. Nice. Don't have to grind fights, that is good. Yeah, I've heard Pokemon games are great for Japanese. I recommend them. I don't personally play them. I played the first Pokemon back in the day for like Game Boy. Like Pokemon Red or Blue. I played Pokemon Go when it came out for that summer. And a bit more. But I think that's enough Pokemon for me in my lifetime. Just feel like games are so limited. And time is so limited in my life. just feel like they're not really the best games, are they? I could be wrong, but for me at least they're not. I think if I was a kid, I would, but not to say they're not good for adults too. Like I played them when I was an adult already. I went to the Pokemon Factory in Japan this last summer. This summer, in a couple places.
Pretty cool.
Or like the Pokemon, what are they called? The Pokemon Center? Yeah, sorry, I went to the Gundam Factory Pokemon Center.
けじめだそうも。リク、けじめって？
なんで送るのかって。
So that word kejime we could add. It's kind of a... It's a hard word to kind of translate. It's kind of like a... ending things, you know, kind of settling things. Kejime o tsukeru, you say. To kind of like... move on from something.
結果的に泥人形だったとしても、あの時俺たちは戦いを選び倒した。それは変えようのない事実だ。送られる者がいようといまいと、けじめはつけなくちゃな。
Yeah, see, we see this kejime. So yeah, even if they're your enemy, you still gotta send them on. Let's look that word up. It's kind of a weird word. Kejime. Distinction between right and wrong. To draw the line. Also, to take responsibility. I think that's more the meaning he's kind of saying. To kind of finish things, to draw a line. So, kejime o tsukeru. It's a whole phrase there. Let's add that word, kejime. Let's go to our list here. Kejime, distinction. Let's go also to the other list, power level list. It's new for that one too. And we really should add the phrase, simply because the phrase is how it's often used. And it was used in the game too. Kejime o tsukeru. And there we have. To draw the line between two situations, make a clear distinction, take clear responsibility. Kind of hard to translate, as you can see from my incomplete explanation. Let's add our power level here as well. The power level list. I think we're good. Power level is now what? 3427. Look at the bottom right. Let's make that power level go up. Tsuyoku ne.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is rising. We are now unstoppable.
Dasama. なるほど。
けじめね。
なあ、いいのかよ、イスルギ。あれで。
ああ、問題ない。
あっそ。ならもう言わねえ。あれ、不思議だよな。 いつ頃から始まったんだろ
いつからかはわからないが、この世界を維持するシステムとして必要なものだから始まったんだろう。
世界を維持するシステムね。
Okay, good sentence here. 世界を維持するシステムね。So we're seeing this kind of system of the world. This system that was made, I think, by the evil kind of Mobius organization. So 世界 world, 世界を維持する. So to kind of maintain the world, and what is it? It's a system that maintains this world. So the system is the noun. Everything before it modifies that. 世界を維持するシステムね. So any new words could be added here. Then we can power up. So for new words, this is not new. Possibly system or possibly, it's possible. We probably have learned both, but maybe not.
なんだか難しそうだな。
至ってシンプルさ。仲間が死んだ後、どこかで見てくれている安心感のようなもの、罪悪感や喪失感の緩和、僕はそう認識している。
そういうの気にしてなさそうなやつも多いだろ。
そこにあることが大事なんだ。意識する必要はないし、しなくていいものだ。だが意識した場合はちゃんと機能するようにできている。僕らの命は女王から生まれ、女王へと帰ると言われている。
So this makes people feel kind of like they can deal more with death, and that what is said is that your life, 命は女王から生まれ. So your life comes from the queen, and then when you die, it goes back to the queen. So it makes them kind of feel more okay with the idea of death. So more good words. Ooh, yeah, we saw this one too. People might feel guilty, but this can help alleviate that. Zayakukan, guilt, feelings of guilt. And then iji, to maintain, to preserve. And are those new words for our full power level? Let's quickly check. Thank you for adding them. They both are. Nice. So now 3429. Let's power up. Let's go.
だがそれは成人の義を迎え。
Let's scroll down to.
えられた者だけだ。他の者たち、戦場で死んだ者たちはどうなる？どこに行く？
So if they weren't sent, like normal people who just die, where do they go? どこに行く? If they don't have this ceremony to like go back up into the sky, where do they go? We don't know.
誰もわからない。儀式で舞う粒子はその不安を取り払ってくれる。どこかに行けるかもしれない。そう思わせてくれる。
どこかってどこ？女王様のとこ？
さあな。
So where do they go?
なんだよ。
To the queen?
案外適当なん
We
だ
don't
な。
really know.
悪いか？
いや、全然。
They're making guacamole.
お前らなんでわざわざここで作ってるんだ？コロニーの厨房借りればいいだろ。
食堂使えないんだって。誰かさんたちがひっくり返しちゃったから。みおちゃん？
悪かったな。
しなかったらみ やられてたかもしれなかったから、だから私たち。はいはい、セナたちの活躍はよーく分かってますよ。本当にそう思ってる？
Yeah, executions. I think it's kind of like both. I'm not really sure, to be honest. It's kind of a mystery in the game itself.
ほんといい気なもんだな、ノーポンは。
みんなに当たっても仕方ないだろう。
お前こそなんで普通にしてられるんだよ。ヒョランだぞ。あいつがあの頃のままの姿で。
もしかして自分が原因だって思ってないよな。
So their friend, who is now a Mobius, Jibun ga Genin. So Genin is like the reason. So you don't think you're the reason, do you? I think that he thinks that he is.
だったらそんな考えは今すぐ捨てるんだ。
Yeah, throw that away.
ヨランが現れたこと、それ自体は問題じゃない。
問題だろ。
その理由を知ることの方がよっぽど重要なんだ。
So yeah, knowing the reason he's here is more important.
なんだよその理由って。
俺たちがウロボロスになった理由、この世界がこうである。
So yeah, we need the mystery of this world. That's what we need. Or do you reason a couple of reasons we need? First reason we need, why we became an Ouroboros. Second reason we need, why is the world like this? Everyone lives for 10 years, then dies, and there's like these Mobius that live forever and control all of it. That's a good question. Good question. Shokuro, yep. They flipped the ship, so their like lunchroom is all messed up. And that's a good word. Shokuro, dining room, dining hall, cafeteria. Shoku, food, and then do is like a hall. Put them together, food hall. And let's see, is that a new word for our power level? Probably. It is. Let's level up. Just want to make sure this thing is working, because like none have been green. Like, will they be green? Is the green thing working? It works, good. If it's double, it will show green. Okay, so let's go back and let's power up. $34.30. 強くなったね。
理由、それと一緒だと俺は思ってる。
お前の勝手な想像だろ。
昔にとどまるよりはいい。
俺には
So he's like, don't be stuck in the past.
忘れることなんてできねえよ。
Very emotional. Sometimes if lines are very emotional, it's a good time to read that line. I imported the whole Japanese Quest word list into Lorenzi Jisho so I can check real fast when looking up words. Ah, what does that mean? What is that? What do you mean you can check real fast while looking up words? So yeah, I can't forget, he's saying. Wasareru koto, so forgetting. Nante, so things like that. Dekinai. I cannot forget. Does that mean if you put the word in, immediately you'll see the like meaning and if it's new, or what? Means when I look up a word on that site, I can hit a button and immediately see if it's already been added. Ah. I can hit a button. I hit a button on the site. That starts to be kind of tempting. Like, people have told me before we should like switch to that dictionary from Jisho. And I've always kind of said, well, Okay, maybe we will, but I don't really know the dictionary. But maybe I should look more into it. Do you think it'd be better for this channel? Also has a chroma key for streaming. There's probably a reason that Game Grammar and Game Gengo now use it. Perhaps I should look into it a bit more deeply. For next year. Kind of like using G-Show too, though, because so many people still use it. I still think it's like the primary one people tend to use.
そこに命はない。
I kind of like being old school in that way as well. Yeah, kinda. Well, because like the ne is negative, the yo kind of makes it more, yeah, emotional. So ryushi, particle. We saw these particles go up. Ryushi wa nobotta. So there should be no life, but still the particles rose up. Lots of mysteries in this world. And I forgot some of them too.
ないはずなのに粒子は昇った。だとすればやっぱり。
死んだ人は何も思わない。何も語らない。でも生き残った人は違う。死んだ者のことを思い語る。だから僕は。
So, people who die, he said they don't talk, they don't think, but the people who live, they do. They talk, they think of the people who died. So that's why I send them on. It's more for the living, maybe. Similar maybe to what we do when people die. We have our rituals, each a bit different, depending on where you live. But those rituals are important. Talking about death, thinking about death also is important. Helps us appreciate life. さあ、今、この瞬間を生きる。一緒に
ランツ、
生きる。
俺たちは生きてるんだぜ。
Yep, he said the same thing. We're currently living. Let's live this moment to the full. That's my own add-on.
珍しく落ち込んでんな。
うるせえ。
うるせえ. So shut up. She said he's... It's rare you're depressed.
ノアに叱られた？当たらずしも遠からず。
お前、ちっとは距離感読めよ。
やだよ。私だってあそこにいたんだ。忘れろってことじゃない。進もうってノアは言ってる。
あいつ、いつも背中見せてるよな。
送り人だからね。私らより近いんだよ。消えてった連中に。
残るってのもし
んどいな. It's hard to be left behind. But they're saying Noah can deal with it more because he's so close to death, being a... What's his role again? I forget what it's called. But the flute player of the dead.
どいな。
まあね。でも、私は消えたくない。
消えたくない. I don't want to disappear. I agree. Yeah, I heard these voices are British in the English version. but I much prefer the Japanese voice.
そうか。そうだな。まだ消えるわけにはいかねえもんな。
We still can't disappear. Fuyu! Konnichiwa! Hello, winter. Welcome. Yokoso. Japanese Quest Away.
アグルスの軍務長討ち取ったぞ。
貴様あと2月だったのに貴様さえいなければ。
They kill each other for no reason. They're simply born into it.
正解ごめん。
死んだ死んだー。いやー最後のセリフよかったねー。
So you can see, like, to them it's all like a chess game. They're just watching it. They watch them kill each other, and I think they kind of get their life energy from that, and they can then live forever. These are the Mobius.
以外ごめんだって。何ごめんって。なんで謝っちゃってんのって感じ。火炎駒どもめ。
Koma.
じゃあいただ
It's
く
like
よ。
a chess piece. That's what they are, then.
かー。
Right, Offseer, that's right. Okuribito.
ヘドが出るとでも言いたそうだね。
ここにはゲビタ凶楽しかないのか。
そう感じるのも無理はないが無駄もないのだ。
どういう意味だ。
凶楽も愛惜も開口も離別も根は同質。存在の許容こそが寛容なのだ。
この者たちと戯れろと。
この世界に無駄は何一つとしてないのだよ。すべてはいつなる思いからの方がここにあること、それこそが証なのだ。別れとは言わぬ。お前はお前のままであればそれでよい。
Yeah, those guys are confusing. Honestly, they use some weird vocab as well. Let's save until now. But basically, like, they're living in the infinite now. And to them, living at the expense of everyone else, dying over and again. That's all that really matters.
行動記録を残して
So
おこう。
Shindoi was added. Tiresome.
誰もが心の奥に抱く秘密、忘れられない過去の記憶、辛い出来事。今は想像することしかできないけれど、少しでもいい、自分のことのように寄り添えたらと思う。そうすることでお互いの絆が深まっていけば、やがて。
Who this guy? Yogate was added to before long. Yeah, let's go with Vectron for that. Looks good.
これがコロニーデルタ。何しようグレンのカムナビ。その釉薬いかばかりかと思ったが、いける。これはいけるぞ。死生観。
Another war between the two colonies.
よし、総員全力で追い込み攻め立てろ。一兵たりともその命取りこぼすなよ。
Let's kill all of them.
なんだあの鉄巨神は。
すごい。
皆の者、よくぞここまで耐えてくれた。あとはこのグレンのカムラミが引き継ぐ。
So I'll take over now.
そんな追い込んだと思わせておいて、その実追い込まれていたのは我々だった。いかん、全速回答撤退だ。今すぐこの場から何者だ。衛兵とは違うようだな。
なるほど。グレンのカムナビ。その名、伊達ではなさそうだ。
死生観。いや、貴様は
Good words at the bottom from previous days on Japanese Quest. Bakuhatsu. Let's make our power level go up again, too. I see some new words. Junbi wa ize. So I think they're all prepared then. Junbi, preparations. Ooh, we got another word too. Sewing. All hands on deck. The entire strength. Yep, because so is total and in is members. Shindoi, tired. Yagate, before too long. Shortly. Sewing, the entire strength. So current power level is what? Let's check that list too. 34, 33. 34, 33. Look at the bottom right. Yoshi, yokunatta. Yoshi, shupatsu shiyou. Let's go. Dosusumu, how will we go? Kodo o nukite umake ni suiro de mo zuibun makasareta daro. So we like flowed down quite a bit from that, the waterway. Watashira ga ima doku ni iru no ka. So where are we? Shoujiki yoku wakatte nai n da. Honestly, I don't really know. それなら心配に及ばん. So, don't need to worry about that. イスルギ軍務庁から周辺の地形データを提供してもらった. So we got the data of the land from him. So JFK, good to see you. Mongolian Chop Phase Gawa, welcome. New party member, let's go. Anyone new, by the way? It's our last stream this year, but we'll be back after the school year. I'm a Japanese teacher full-time. It's a lot of time. But in the summer vacation, we like to stream, and who knows, maybe someday, more often like we used to do. We learn new words, put new words here. Anyone can add them. We level up from all party members. So here's Mongolian Chop Phase Gawa, a new party member. New words. Our power level can go up in Japanese. Let's go. We have a plan. Invidia Samyaku kara nagarikomu tairou no mizu ga. So all this water from this mountain range. Shui no chikei o fukuzatsu ni shiteiru. It's making our geography kind of complex. By the way, all words here are free game to put in here. All words we could add. Not going to read all of them because it gets kind of long with these ones without voice. So let's go up above, and then we can find where to go. Let's do it. Hanashitai koto. So what you want to say to this, his old friend. Zenbu. Did you say everything? Ichio. Yeah, for now, I did. So, それならいいんだけど. So if that's the case, then good. JFK. Konnichiwa. Iho. Let's go. Wait, so we're this guy now? I started learning Japanese after I imported a new 3DS from Japan last year. Nice! Yeah, the DS, I think, is great for Japanese. Is it region locked? I forget if that one is. But yeah, we have lots of words we learned from past games. We've been streaming since 2018. Not so often now, but we used to go every day for quite a while, or at least every weekday. You can find the old vids on YouTube. Right now, though, in this year we're doing 4 episodes, a special, limited Season 6 of Japanese Quest. Next year will most likely be summer of 2024 for Season 7, Year 7. Yep, I'm a Japanese teacher, but really we have lots of Japanese teachers here. You're one of them. We can all learn from each other. We're all equal here. How do you change people? I forget. There we go. Let's go back to Noah. Okay, so it is region locked then, but there's a way to change it or something? Okay. Yeah, I think I got games for, like, the other DS, because I think... Yeah, DS games are not locked, right, that's what I thought. I got DS games, I got the, Gyakuten Saiban, Ace Attorney, the first 4 games in Japanese. I played the first 1 and a half. I bought them too on Switch, the set of the first 3, but I never played them yet. I thought we'd do them on Japanese Quest, but didn't end up doing it, partly because Game Grammar did it, so you can check them out. They did a great job. Partly because I think those old games are not voiced, so that would not be ideal either. Or are they? I don't think so.
なのお前と背中くらいだろ
よっとはっとはっ
Think you did some videos with a new Fire Emblem? Nah, I don't think so. But that would be good though. I've played the old Fire Emblem, but that's like the only one I've played. And I haven't streamed it. I don't think I streamed it. We talked about it. They look good though for Japanese. They're voiced. They get a log even. You like go back and like replay lines. Yeah, games have gotten better and better for learning languages. We're very lucky. Yeah, it's true though. Some games are still locked to a certain language. So be aware. Do your research. Yeah, Yokai Watch is supposed to be like the best game for Japanese learning. Whoa! This guy, let's not fight. That guy looks like he'll kill us. Let's not fall down there either though. Okay. We like gotta fight this guy? Let's save. We'll see. We've not been fighting anyone, so that's not gonna help. So desu ne, Dragon desu ne. Ganbaru shikanai. Okay, for now, I'm gonna write a hat. I'm gonna draw a hat on this guy. And then I will take a quick break, and Japanese Quest will be back. So I will say, Ja! Be right back. Itakimasu. Japanese Quest will be back. Then we'll deal with this dragon and ask why he's wearing this hat. Itakimasu.
なんか珍しいもんはねえかな。今音がしなかった。
いつでも動けるようにしておかないとな。鍛錬に休みはねえ。
これをこうしてと。
いつでも動けるようにしておかないとな。
今音がしなかった。
朝飯でも食って気合い入れ直そうぜ。
羽が乱れちまった。
鍛錬に休みはねえ。
忘れないように書き留めておこうかな。
鍛錬に休みはねえ。
Hi, minasan, konnichiwa. Yep, taking a break before the dragon. Respecting the dragon. We love you, Japanese Quest, says R4. Arigato! Watashi mo anata. Minna, daisuki. Sa. Bouken shiyou. Arigato. Let's go. じゃあまたね。See you later.
なんか珍しいもんはねえかな。はっ、今音がしなかった？
No. You better not die. That's all I gotta say. What? Oh no, we're gonna die. He's level 30. No good. Maybe we can win. Ganbarimasu. So I think a power went up. We added one word. Shite suru. Designation. Nice add. Make our power level go up. I think for now. At 34, 34. That's good enough. This thing is too big. So yeah, anyone new? Our title is his last stream of the year. So let's write in chat, what are your goals for Japanese for the next year? Lots of people talked already. Some people said JLPT and 5. Some people said N3. Some people said N1. Personally, I'm reading Japanese every day. Writing Japanese almost every day. Listening to Japanese almost every day. The key thing, I think, is do something, at least something small, every day. JFK says J3 JLPT N3 by the end of the year. Nice. Good goal. N3 is a great goal because if you get N3, then you can start to read Japanese, like, simple books. It's kind of known as the gateway to, like, native content finally. N3. It's still hard, but it's cute. Huh, I think we will win. Let's see. Giant Bomb is raiding with a party of 219. Yokoso, Japanese Quest. Welcome to Japanese Quest. I'm a Japanese teacher. My name is Akira Sensei. This is the last episode of Japanese Quest in season 6, year 6. But next year, summertime, we'll stream again. I teach throughout the year, full-time Japanese teacher. Here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. You can see here words we've learned from previous games. Words like takara, treasure, hako, box, put them together. Takara bako, treasure, chest. If you're into Japanese learning from Japanese games, you can follow and become a party member, much like this right here. And then you will join us on this quest. You'll be right here. Here's a party member. So this is another one here. And you can join as well. Here's another one. This is last, earlier. They've also joined. And as we travel on Japanese Quest, your power level will go up. Hobbies with Jose. Also, your power level could go up. Learn one word, power level goes up by 1. So you see one word, shumi, boom, the word for hobby, power level went up by 1. If you just learned that you never saw it, but now that the seed is planted, shumi, hobby, your power level can go up. By the way, what is your hobby? In chat, what do we say right now? Shumi wa nan desu ka? What is your hobby? Watashi no shumi wa rokusho desu. My hobby is reading in Japanese. I've read every day in Japanese for about 8 or 9 years now. So what is your hobby? If you want to learn Japanese, I recommend, whatever your hobby is, change that to doing that hobby in Japanese. Whether it's games, whether it's reading manga, whether it's reading books, even sports, do that sport in Japanese. You can start to learn it in that way. Let's try to erase all this now and win this battle against this dragon. So welcome everyone, Yokoso, Japanese Quest. Welcome to Japanese Quest. We started in 2018, and let's keep going. Robo Jim, welcome. It's good to have robots. I've got to redo my drawing thing, so I'm just using Windows Paint to write on the screen. Let's redo that. I wrote too much. That happens sometimes. But here we go again. Now we're good. Okay. Let's continue our combo here. Yokoso! Japanese Quest. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Okay, so we are here. Let's start. But yeah, even if our stream is very boring, even if I'm not saying anything, even if we're like in a battle with a dragon for a long time, look down here. These are all words from previous streams. You can gain wisdom, which by the way is chie, wisdom in Japanese. It can increase your spirit level, seire, spirit. And then finally, you can be enough. How do you do? I'm just kidding, you're already enough. Let's go. Ikimashou. By the way, new words in the game we put up here. Anyone can add words. It says new words here on our channel. Add a new word here, then our power level can go up. The goal, of course, over 9,000, which is fluency in a language. That's our goal. At our current rate, though, it'll take like 20 years to get there. We'll see. We can make it. So Unboxia says, Watashi no shumi wa geimu desu. To gengo o benkyou suru koto. So playing games and learning a language. By the way, Unboxious, If you're into reading manga in Japanese, go to our Discord. You can read manga on Saturday at 1:30 Mountain Time. Let's link the Discord unboxes because like this is our last stream for this year. But on Discord, people could join. If you want to learn language, you can join. If you don't want to learn language, don't join the Discord. But if you do, on Saturday, our mod Unboxes, who's also quite a high level of Japanese, is leading a reading group every 2 weeks. So Saturday, you can read manga. We're gonna read what was it? Martial Arts Fighter Asura, something like that. The new Jump manga. So reading 1:30 Mountain Time on Saturday every 2 weeks. So even though we don't stream until next summer, because I'm working full-time teaching Japanese, I am on there from time to time, and Unboxes as a mod leads bi-weekly manga readings. If you can read hiragana and katakana, you can join. By the way, if you can't read them, you can learn to read them in like a couple days, and then you can join. So yep, on Saturday, Martial Master Asu. So yep, there's the Discord. Join it if you're into learning Japanese from language, from games. That's what we do. By the way, any more people? Shumi wa nan desu ka? What is your hobby? I'm curious, because whatever they are, we can learn from that. Shumi wa ongaku. So my hobby is music, Unlimited Rage says. Nice. Ah, nice. Interesting. MMA becomes the name. Yeah, I wonder if that was, like, planned out. It's all about MMA, right? Martial Master MMA. That must have been, like, planned out. Because it's about MMA. And yet they're reading it on our Discord on Saturday, 1:30 Mountain Time. It's the time of the mountain. By the way, the kanji for mountain is here, Yama, mountain. The mountain times. These mountains have a different time, 1:30 US Mountain Time. Join if you level up in Japanese. Okay, so we're here. I think we need to finish the combo, so let's go with Mia. Watashi no shumi wa ei o kaku koto. That's drawing pictures. Nice, nice. Touch a stream once, the last one of the year. Yep, this is the last one of the year because school year is starting. I teach Japanese full time, and I get emails from parents. It's a lot of work. Okay, so we got the final combo. Let's do this too. But we'll come back next summer. Japanese Quest will continue. And by the way, all our past videos, over 200, are on YouTube. And they're also here. So welcome. You can join us next year live. You can join us on Discord today, tomorrow, and moving forward. All new party members, welcome Japanese Quest. The way you say welcome Japanese, yokoso. Welcome. So yokoso, Japanese Quest. And yep, Griffin Kitty is the name. By the way, just for full disclosure, Griffin Kitty started Japanese Quest with us. Our first party member. Our last party member was Sar Ship, who also joined us. But Griffin Kitty here did pass away a few years ago, just so you know. But Griffin Kitty is still here, in spirit, still with us on this journey. We have two new kitties now that are alive, Aki and Haru. It means autumn and spring. And we see them live sometimes. But yep, it's all good. Griffin's still alive with us on this journey. In the World Japanese Quest, Griffin is immortal. By the way, if you joined, you're immortal. Well, you're immortal now as too. I'm immortal. You're immortal. This dragon is not immortal, but you still can. But if you join Japanese Quest, that's one perk. We offer immortality to all party members. Don't worry if you didn't follow. You're immortal too. just for watching, for this brief moment in time that we shared. So yep, you're all immortal now. We will live on in this world of Japanese Quest.
知るかよ。インタリンク解除すれば消えったろ。
インタリンクしている時間が長引いて体が熱くなるとなるみたいだな。
警告音のように聞こえるな。何かしらの。
何かしらって、そのまま。
Now, when we started, we would break down every single word, but for this game, we're trying to make more progress because we don't stream as much now. So we will pause and break down the language at times. But for right now, let's show how we add to our power level. So right here, we added 2 new words that were added by someone in chat. We added the word hani, which means extent, scope, sphere, range. We also added ikagen, which means irresponsible, careless. And so power level has gone up. Let's look at our power level list too. Let's go here. So power level up. You can see Goku. He's focusing on kind of our keyword here, which is tabi. We're on a journey. That means journey, one word we added a long time ago. So let's go to our power level list. Up to 3,436. So power level's gone up by 2. Look at the bottom right. Power level now going up. Level up. Let's go.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level has now gone up. Thank you, Nappa. Let's go.
放っておいたらどうなるの？
さあ、僕にそれを試す勇気はない。
悪いこと起こる？
楽しいことが起こるならもっと楽しそうな音が鳴るような気がしねえか？
確かに。
Nani? So they're talking about their powers. I kind of missed some of what they were saying at the beginning of it. So that was close. They almost defeated us. Did not, though. Okay, so what we do sometimes is we break down certain sentences that are fun to break down or seem important. So let's break this down. So Okagede, because you lost, we beat this guy. This is the boss we saw before. So Okagede, because of that, so kake is like a bet. So kake ni maketa. So in Japanese, the verb comes at the end. Makeru, to lose. If you add ta, it makes it past. So maketanda. So I lost on the bet because you didn't win. We defeated this kid, our old friend. I guess they bet on it. And yep, you see our kitty here, Griffin Sensei, the first party member on Japanese Quest. So sekinin is a good word. It means responsibility. And then toru is to take. So take responsibility. You'll take responsibility, won't you? Sekinin toru.
はい。僕はただ顔見せに行っただけなんだけど。何勝手に賭けとかしちゃってるわけ。
So yeah, why'd you even bet? I was just going to say hello to them.
そういうなや。これまでずっと暇だったからな。久しぶりの刺激に興奮するのも。
Okay, so they live forever. They are bored. They use the word hima. They're always free. So sometimes hisashiburi means a long time. So for example, our first stream this year was actually on Tuesday. We only did 4 streams this year. Simply because I've been busy this summer going to Japan, busy this year teaching Japanese. So hisashiburi means a long time. You can say, for example, hisashiburi desu ne, long time no see. But in this case, hisashiburi no shigeki. So some kind of shigeki is kind of like getting excited by something, getting some kind of an impetus. And this means to be excited, kofun. So sometimes being excited by something, wakaru. I can understand that. So that's what he did. Hisashiburi no shigeki ni kofun suru no mo wakaru. Watashi mo wakaru. I understand as well. If you live forever, Once in a while, you want to do something a bit different, a bit fun. So we got some new people. What do you think? If you could do it without being evil like these people, would you become a Mobius? These people are Mobius. They live forever. If you had the option, you had to like look like that, but be a Mobius, would you do it? What do you think? So become a Mobius. You can vote in chat, yes or no. You live forever, but you have to look like that. But you can also like translate into like an evil creature if you want to. What do you think? Yes or no? Height in Japanese. Height or ie. What do you think? Eternal life, but you gotta look like this weird kind of red creature. What do you think? Would you do it? I see no. We gotta vote for no. Ie. We gotta vote for yes. We gotta vote for yes. We got another vote for yes. We got another vote for no. All right, we're a bit divided. Fair enough. I don't know if I'd do it now, but eventually I'd definitely be a yes. I would like to live forever. Might be fun. Imagine the games they'd have in like 1,000 years. The VR they'd have in like 1,000 years. We've got ie. Ie. So yeah, pretty divided. Lots of height. Lots of ie. Fair enough. Another EA. I would do it. I mean, just to live forever. I think eventually might be worth it. Might be fun. Living for a few million years might be kind of fun.
ご満悦のようだな。
B O N が呼んでる。
Yep, they've all got names that are like letters. So like N, P, O. So this guy's like N, this guy's P, this one's O. They might be mixed up. It doesn't really matter.
N が？出番なのかな？
さあね。あいつ何考えてるかわかんないとこあるし。
お前でもか。
M ならわかんじゃない？ここんとこ姿見てないけど。
何かしら。楽しいことならいいんだけど。
So, great word in Japanese, tanoshi, fun. Koto means like a thing. So, tanoshi koto nara, so if it's a fun thing, indakedo. So then it's good. So, i also very useful, just means good. So, kofun, which means to be excited, was added. Looks good. Let's go. Yeah, so excitement, stimulation, arousal. Kofun shimasu is to be excited. So also we added shigeki, stimulus, stimulation. We also added kashida, I wonder. Let's look at our power level list too. Has that gone up too? So shigeki, was shigeki on there? Yeah, no, that's new too. So 34, 39, power level's gone up. Look at the bottom right. Let's make that go up by 3. 3439. 強くなったね。Let's go.
行くわよ。おう。わかったんだな。
So let's go. It's their turn. They think it'll be tanoshi, fun.
いってらっしゃい。
They look cool. Yeah, I would be those guys. I'd be a Mobius if you could live forever. No doubt. Because just imagine, like a million years from today, like imagine the cereal they might have. Like right now we've got like Captain Crunch, Count Chocula. But a million years from now, just imagine. So many varieties. So here we have Tsukaretenai. Are you tired? So this is a good word here, tsukareru, to be tired. Often it's said in the past tense. Just say tsukareta, I'm tired. Let's scroll down so we can find some new words too. By the way, new words here, anyone can add them. Let's make this power level go up. Chotto dake saki no monster. Te tsuyokatta. So that monster was quite strong. Or at least a bit strong. Yeah, chotto means a little bit. Dake means only. And of course, monster is using katakana for foreign words. Mo, n, su, ta. By the way, if you're new to Japanese, it's a cool language because every character is one syllable. And every character is a consonant and a vowel. So every word ends up being consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. What that means, if you say a word with a lot of consonants in English, like McDonald's, 3 syllables. In Japanese, makudonarudo, 6 syllables. It doubles the syllables. Quite interesting. Justin McRae, yokoso, Japanese Quest to it. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Let's go. New party member, Justin, has joined us. As we go, they can power up in Japanese. One word, your power level goes up by 1. I recommend, this word, niku. It means meat. Niku means meat, I recommend that. But if you add another kanji, nikutai, the body, because your body, it's made of meat. Think about it, we're all just meat moving around. My meat in my mouth is vibrating so you can hear this. Kinda cool if you think about it. If you vibrate your meat in your mouth in a different way, it sounds like this. Konnichiwa. Japanese, a different kind of meat vibration that you can bring to your meat ear. Anyway, niku, meat, nikutai, body. Sa, ikimashou. Kedo, kore kara nara heiki da yo. But just this level of strength was no problem. Heiki means it was okay, not too difficult. Yep, meat, niku. I just watched One Piece yesterday, and Luffy was defeated. But he finally woke up and said, Niku! Yelling out Niku. He needed meat. Good word. If you watch One Piece, you'll know that word. Yeah, we are basically like a mecha made out of meat. If you've seen Attack on Titan, you know what we look like. Daga, Sakihiro no Sento de, so at the battle we just had Minna, Uroboros no Noryoku o Gokushi shita ato da. So after we used our Ouroboros power. Yeah, we want to stop doing the interlink. We're not going to read every single thing, it gets kind of long. So if we don't interlink, then that's no problem. So anyway, let's rest. Yeah, that word JFK is kind of cool. Can you write the word in Japanese too? We find a place to rest. Let's go there. Sa, ikimashou. Iku is to go. So, ikimashou, let's go. Yatta, level up. Sa, ikimashou. Oyogu, to swim. Oyogimasu. Oyogimasu. Keep saying a word as you're doing it to learn it better. Ooh, an ether channel. Let's get that too. Yeah, there's the word. Thank you, Blue. Hiniku. Which means irony. Yep, skin and meat make the word irony. Abunai means danger. Good thing to yell out. You're getting attacked by a giant hawk.
まったくフォロー
危ねえ。
する身にもなって
Sometimes
ほ
it's
しい
just
な
a May at the
エー
end.
テルはあるに越したことは
危ない
な。
よし。
はっ。
By the way, look at our title. Last stream of the year. Our final stream. Thanks for those who are joining us on this final stream of the year for Japanese Quest. The question is, how do you study Japanese? And how will you study Japanese over the next year? What are your goals in Japanese over the next year? If you don't have them, maybe make a goal. If you don't like Japanese, fine, make a goal on something else. So in chat, let's talk about it. So next year, what is your goal in Japanese? My goal is to read Japanese every day. I've been doing so for about 8 years, and I will do so for the next 8 years. Let's just make that goal for now. Next 8 years, I'll read Japanese every day. So 8 years, I read Japanese. Let's do another 8. So what's your goal? And adding to that, I'm now going to, let's see, listen to Japanese for the next 8 years, almost every day. That sounds pretty good too. Maybe do some squats. Let's do push-ups too for the next 8 years. So what is your goal? For the next year, what is your goal in Japanese? In Japanese, goal is mokuteki. Mokuteki wa nan desu ka? Watashi no mokuteki wa mainichi 日本語で世の読むことです。あなたの目的は何でしょう？
勘弁しろよ。あそこで休めそうだよ。
So here's our camp. Let's save.
疲れは残さないようにしないとな。記録しておかないとな。
So jikko suru, to carry out something, to do something. Nice new word. Let's power up. Did we also get it on our power level list? Let's see. We did. 3440. Let's make that power level go up. My goal is to go to Japan. Yep, great goal. I always say if you can, go to Japan. That helped me more than anything else to learn Japanese. Expand my vocab. Nice. Saw Jiko in the UI. Nice. Power level is now 3440. Let's make that go up. So we were raided, right? Or we were... Who, again, was the one who gave us the raid? I forget, 'cause I'm not sure if I know that channel. What was their name? I'm sure someone here knows. I forgot. I think I said at the time, like, thanks for the raid, but just want to say it again by name. Anyone recall what was their name? Ooh, let's level up too. I think we can level up here.
何かお腹に入れておこう。
A giant bomb? Their name is Giant Bomb? Okay. I think then I want to try something. So thank you, Giant Bomb, for the raid. The last 2 days we tried something. We made a story with the vocab we learned in Japanese on ChatGPT. I think I'd like to do that with Giant Bomb, like, as the main character. Like, what is Giant Bomb? I'm imagining like a giant bomb, like a bomb that's like sentient, like a giant bomb that's living. Like, let's make a story about a giant bomb using the vocab we've learned. I'm thinking let's try that. Let's first level up though. Sweet, leveled up.
強くなった実感があるよ。
JFK, awesome, you're going to Japan. Gambatte. Let's save again.
記録しておかないとな。
So we've learned lots of words. Let's now try making a story on ChatGPT. Why not? Anyone else who joins, you can join our party, join our journey, join this story. Okay, let's go here. So let's bring up the window and let's go here. So Giant Bomb will be the main character. Let's go with browser cam only. Let's do a new conversation. So let's take all of our words, all of our new words. I think I see them here. And let's add them. So I think I won't add the first one, Kejime o Tsukeru. Now maybe I'll add that too. Let's add that all the way down here. This is more words this time. So will it be able to do it? I don't know. This story might be kind of weird. Let's try them. So these words here, let's put them in. And then I will write down so using the below vocab words, make a story in Japanese. Make it a simple story as possible. It's a lot of words. Simple story using basic words N5 and N for vocab. The main character is named they're named what again? Was it Giant Bomb? Yeah, Giant Bomb. The main character is a giant bomb named Giant Bomb. They have a friend. Let's see, what's their friend's name? A friend named, who just joined us? Lance? They have a friend named Lance. They have a friend named Lance. And many other friends. At the end of the story, they explode. Because they're a giant bomb, they should explode. But they are reborn, more powerful than ever. Okay, this is the story. Let's see if it works. Kind of, this time the prompt is kind of weird this time. Let's just see how it works. Let's try it. Hai ikimashou. Let's turn off the music for a moment and just listen to the story. It should read it out loud in Japanese. Hai ikimashou.
タイトル、ジャイアントボムの冒険ある日、食堂で大きな爆弾がしんどい顔をして座っていました。その名前はジャイアントボム。ジャイアントボムには友達がいて、その中でも特に仲良しの友達はランスという少年でした。ジャイアントボムとランスはいつも一緒に遊んでいました。ある日、総員が食堂に集まりました。指定された範囲で遊ぶことに決まりました。ジャイアントボムとランスは一緒に遊びながら、いい加減なことをしました。
Crazy.
それはジャイアントボムを興奮させる刺激的な冒険でした。
It was an
と
arousing
ころが、
adventure.
ジャイアン
Exciting
トボム
adventure.
はいつものように爆発してしまいました。
But he exploded like
ラ
always.
ンスは罪悪感を感じ、けじ
Lance
めを
felt
つ
very
けるべ
guilty.
きだと思いました。しかし、やがてランスはジャイアントボムが新たな力を手に入れることに気づきました。ジャイアントボムは爆発の後、より
But
強
then
力
Giant
に
Bomb
生まれ
came
変わ
back
ったので
stronger
す。
than ever.
ジャイアントボムとランスは再び冒険を始めました。
They started
今
their
度は
adventure
より
again.
大きな範囲で、よりスリリングな冒険を
Even
楽
more
しんで
thrilling
いまし
adventure.
た。ランスはジャイアントボムの成長に驚きながらも、
Lance
ず
was
っと友達
surprised
と
at
し
the
て支
growth
え
of the
まし
Giant
た。
Bomb.
物語の終わりに、ジャイアントボムは再び大きな爆発を起こしました。
Then the Giant Bomb exploded
し
again.
かし、この爆発は以前とは違い、さらに強力なものでした。
Even bigger
そ
explosion.
して、その爆発の中から新たな姿でジャイアントボムが現れました。
But then Giant Bomb came back
彼は以
again.
前よりも力強く、
even stronger.
成熟した存在となっていました。この物語は、ジャイアントボムとランスの友情と冒険、そして成長を書いたものでした。彼らの絆は爆発を超えて、より強くなったのでした。
Okay, not too bad, not too bad. So let's break this down. If you use Rikaikun, you can hover over words and see them. So Kono Monogatari wa, so this story was the story of Giant Bomb and Lance, their friendship, their adventure, great word here, boken, adventure. So also their growth, seicho, growth. That's what we're about here in Japanese Quest. Through the journey, we level up. That's what that story was. It's also about connection. Kizuna. The bonds between people, emotional ties, relationship, connection, link. So their kizuna, their connection, it overcame the explosion. So bakuhatsu explosion, bakuhatsu o koete, by the way, koeru, one of our vocab words, I believe. And their connection became even stronger. Not too bad. So yeah, if you get the Google plugin called Voice Control for ChatGPT, you can make ChatGPT read out. You can talk to it with voice. It will talk back with you with voice. It can be great Japanese practice. Let's go back to the game.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
So you have Giant Bomb. Let's go back to the game. Yeah, I think there's a limit to how much you can input. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Yeah, no, the voice for Japanese is not the greatest. The voice for English is actually better. I use the British voice to play D&D with, like, the game master being ChatGPT. It worked pretty well, not perfectly, but pretty well. The voice in English is a bit better. The Japanese voice, yeah, is kind of weird, kind of robotic, but it kind of works. Hopefully in time, it can get better.
何かお腹に入れておこう。
ちょっと休憩。探したよ。テントの片付け。今日は体温の番だよね。
ああ、すまない、忘れていた。今から戻って。
It's true, it's true. It is a machine.
もう済んだよ。
え？
俺たちで片付けといた。
わざわざそれを言いに来たのか。随分と暇なんだな。
恩は売っとかないとな。冗談だよ。大丈夫か？
大丈夫とは。
ここのところいろいろあったでしょ。
だから僕。
So the word that came up, daijobu, you hear all the time in Japanese. It just means, are you okay? So he's saying, let's see if he's okay. 大丈夫？
だから人のことって結構気になっちゃうんだよね。自分なら大丈夫って思えることでも 本当に大丈夫なのかな。
So yep, let's look at this. 自分なら so if it's you 大丈夫って思えることでも so even if you think you're okay 本当に大丈夫 are you really okay? So yep, keyword in Japanese you hear all the time 大丈夫大丈夫本当に大丈夫 are you really okay? Everyone in chat あなたは大丈夫大丈夫 Are you okay? 私は大丈夫だけど Good to hear. If you're not okay, 頑張れ. Life is hard at times. That's something we all share. But usually with time, things will be 大丈夫. 多分大丈夫。
そういうのをなんていうか知ってるか？
ん？
おせっかいって言うんだ。
身も蓋もないこと言わないで。
本当に暇なんだな、君たちは。
息抜きだって必要だろ。
僕の人生は息抜きか？まあいいさ。
その時計。
その時計 good word. One of the first words I learned in Japanese class was toke, clock. In Japanese, again, each kana is one sound. So ke, i, toke, clock. Good word. Like a watch is on your arm. Ude is arm. So ude doke. 大丈夫、よかった。私も大丈夫です。New party member, let's go. So their lives are only 10 years. でも、but この懐中時計は but this pocket watch それ以上の時を生きている。This pocket watch will live longer than 10 years. Hi, minasan, konnichiwa. Yep, look at the title. Let's write down our goals for the next year. How will you learn Japanese if you don't have one? Let's inspire each other. That's what we do here. If you want to join, new party members join. Look at the new words. You can power up with the power of coal. Sekitan no chikara de level up shiyou. That's what we do. By the way, current power level is what? Let's check. Look at the bottom right. Last stream of the year. Why? Because why not? Streaming all the time is... You know how those shows have like a limited series? They'll have like 6 episodes, 8 episodes. We're like that. It's a special show. Once in a while, the school year starts. I got to teach full time. But in the summer, we've got a limited series, special episodes. This is season 6 of Japanese Quest. Next year will be season 7. And this is our last final finale episode. So let's enjoy it. And to be honest, personally, for my current lifestyle, streaming like all the time is like not what I'm into currently. I like reading. I like traveling the world. I like limited series. For the best shows, in my opinion, this is one of the best shows. So let's make it limited, at least for the time being. Someday, who knows? Things may change. I might stream every day, or almost every day again. We will see. But there are over 200 episodes of Japanese Quest on YouTube if you want to check them out. Because for a while we went 5 days a week. For quite a long time. But for right now, we go in the summer for a week or 2 or 3. That's our current thing for the past 2 years. Okay, so let's see. Good to see you live. Suave Wombat. We now have a Suave Wombat in our party. That will come in handy. Sometimes you need that high charisma with other wombats. Okay, current power level. Let's take a look. Power level up. We are here. Let's go to our full power level screen. We are at 3,441, power level up by 1. Look at the bottom right. Let's power up now. Everyone, now your power level has gone up by 1. My friends, what this means... This is the island of Japanese Quest. This is a shared world in all of our collective subconscious. And now, we have all leveled up in the world of Japanese Quest. It's a world made with language, ken, sword, dokutsu, cave, kawa, river. We just added one more thing. Iro, various. So various things now have been unlocked in the world of Japanese Quest. There are many mysteries in this world. But if you join, if you follow, you can join us in this world as well. The world of Japanese Quest. You can see a cat here. Our first party member, Griffin. Neko. Sa, ikimashou. Yeah, good seeing you live. Good seeing everyone. It's good to all be alive, by the way. In this moment. I often think just the fact that we're all alive at the same moment, isn't that kind of cool? Like, it means we have so much in common simply because we're alive at this hour in history, looking at this clock at the same time. Ichigo Ichie, each moment is just once. Let's enjoy it, this moment together.
でもこの懐中時計はそれ以上の時を生きている。ナミさんから僕の手に渡ることで。あの戦場でゲルニカに言われたこと。君たちはどうか知らないが、正直僕にはどうでもいいことだった。共にいる理由ですらなかった。でも変わった。
Things have changed.
命を重いと言い換えるなら、ナミさんの命は僕に受け継がれている。だから僕も誰かにこの思いを渡そうと。それを僕の命の使い方にしよう。でね。
So I will live on for my friend Nami as well.
体温。
そして少し考え。
It's true though, we're all connected. I often talk about how, everyone in chat here, we will die someday. But this stream might still be around for a while. If YouTube is still around, or like the future YouTube, this may be around for a while. So in some small way, we may gain immortality through Japanese Quest, or other things similar to this. And someone else who's still alive, if you're listening to this like in 100 years from now, you can continue our same legacy. Just like this character is, he knows he'll die, but people can kind of live on and take his same dreams, live those dreams out. It's like our dreams we've talked about, learning languages, enjoying the journey, and just, I don't know, just enjoying being alive, enjoying using language. All those things, we can pass it on, even beyond our short lives. さあ一緒に冒険をしよう。楽しく自由に生きる。さあ旅をしましょう。これからもずっと。
見てみたんだ。もしこの命があと10年、いや5年でもいい。伸ばすことができたなら、どれだけこの懐中時計に思いを乗せられるだろうかと。
So if I could live just a little bit longer, how much more, how many more memories could I put into this clock?
それが今ここにいる理由？
半分はな。
Half my reason.
あとの半分は
What's the other half?
それは。いや、いい。忘れてくれ。
なんでよ。そこまで話しておいて聞かせてくれたっていいじゃない。
今ここで話すことじゃない。それだけだ。
でもいい話だね。思いを乗せるか。
Let's pass on our
ありがとね。
thoughts.
励ましに来たはずなのに逆に元気もらっちゃった。
Ooh, she got more genki.
何よりだ。
She got hyped too.
見よ。
So yeah, why don't we make a new segment? So they talked about passing on messages, passing on thoughts, dreams to the future. So yeah, let's imagine 1,000 years from now, for some strange reason, people are still watching Japanese Quest. So what's the year? It's 3000, right? 3023. So the year is 3023. We're all dead. We tried our best. We tried to become a robot. We tried to become a cyborg. We failed. We tried everything. We're all dead. So, what message do you think we could pass on to this year? Anything they should learn about the world 1,000 years ago? Anything they should know about what we've learned about, I don't know, language or life or anything? What would you say to these people 1,000 years from now? Like, let's say that we're the only show that's stupid enough to like make a special show for the people specifically 1,000 years from now. Let's say only we did it in this year. Only we did it. So for some reason, this episode becomes quite popular. The last episode of this year, so maybe it does. It's not impossible. So what is your message? For people in 1,000 years, what should they know? I think I'd rickroll them. They probably don't know what that means. So yeah, people 1,000 years, Google rickroll. In whatever video service you have at that time, Google rickroll yourself. If you don't know what that means, that's the #1 answer from Unboxers here. By the way, people in 1,000 years, join the Discord. Why don't we link the Discord for people in 1,000 years? They can join the Discord and Unboxers. If you have some kids, like 1,000 years from now, your ancestors, maybe they can lead like a manga reading session of manga in 1,000 years. So let's link the people for 1,000 years. Link the people in 3023. So to 3023, the next Saturday, you can read manga with Unboxers' like great, like however many grades it takes, their grandchild. If you don't have kids, it's fine. Like, they can be like a spiritual grandchild. That's fine. And they can lead the manga session. Like, don't worry, if you don't have kids, that's fine. But if you do, they can lead it. If you don't, like someone who watches this episode and like really digs what you do, and they like manga, they can be like your spiritual child. They can lead it. That's fine too. So yep, join the Discord. In 3,000 years, you can read the manga, or next Saturday. That works too. 1:30 Central Time, Saturday. So JFK says, just be good to yourself. Fair enough. I might add, be good to others as well. Be good to the world. Be good to the universe. We're all part of it. Yeah, I think really the key thing is not to worry too much. For me, 自由に楽しく旅をする, which just means 自由, freedom. Just be free. 楽しく, enjoy it, just enjoy it. And just enjoy the journey. Tabi, that word tabi, journey. Enjoy the journey, enjoy it. Be free, let other people be free. Don't judge people. They can enjoy their journey as well. Every journey is different. And just really enjoy the journey. Tabi o shimasu. Hopefully 1,000 years from now, they can still enjoy their journey. So, 今からも旅をしましょう。 Let me look at our time. I feel like our time is near when I probably want to end stream. We're getting to lunchtime. So let's go back, let's save, and then I think we'll end stream pretty soon here. Our last stream for this year. It's been a good time with all of you. Hope to see you next year, and I'll hope to see you ideally in 1,000 years as well. Let's find the secret to immortality, you never know. Maybe there's a big breakthrough in the next year. Immortality, take it. It's yours. That's Brad Pitt's line from Troy. I've always enjoyed it. Let's save. Ooh, we made it. Chapter 4. So we're all at our campsite. And let's see our power level. One last time. Let's power up. So 3442. Look at the bottom right, power level. Let's make it go up by 1. And this will be our power level for the next year. And I will see you next year. And one more time, let's link the Discord. Last chance, join the Discord. For the next year, you can talk to people. You can share Japanese resources. Every 2 weeks, you can read manga together. This Saturday, 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time, you can join Unboxious to read Japanese manga. So join the Discord. The link should be here. Thank you so much for the link. The link is there. And I will say, ja mata ne. Japanese Quest will continue. Ja mata ne. It has been fun. Good to see all of you. So I will say, ja sayonara. Ja mata rainen. See you next year. Or see you on Discord. It's been a good journey, even just 4 days. To me, it was totally worth it. It's good to see everyone live. You can also see us on YouTube. All the old videos are on YouTube. You can see us there. So YouTube, Twitch, or Discord. You can find us next year, next summer. We should be live again. じゃあまたね。さよなら。今日は楽しかった。今週は楽しかった。今からも楽しく、自由に、みんなで仲間と一緒に旅をしましょう。
近くに落ちたみたい。探してみましょう。
じゃあまたね。Japanese Quest will continue. See you next time. Level up in the game. Level up in real life. That was our title last time of our stream. This time too. Let's do that. Let's play some games over the next year. Ja mata ne. Okay, now I'm really going. Ja mata ne. Japanese Quest will continue.